I don't know if I've ever been a place where I've had so many people say something good about me. I'm used to the emails and the social media effects after a loss, talking about all the other side of that. But a huge thank you, Prairielands Council, all of the Boy Scouts. What an honor. It's one of those things that I don't see myself in that light. And so a huge thank you. I have to admit, I was not a Boy Scout. I was a Cub Scout. And I do have to admit, one of the gentlemen you just saw on there, Adam Fletcher, is an Eagle Scout. So I have my hats off to him. I'd like to thank all the sponsors. What you're doing in terms of how you're helping lead the youth and your support of this does not go unnoticed. And the trail that your financial gifts and support of the Boy Scouts in this event, my hat's off, and thank you very much for your support tonight. I got to put my glasses on here. I get a little hard of seeing here when it comes to readers, but Craig and Jason, Josh, thank you so much for the very, very kind words. Again, I think one of the hardest things that we have to find in this world is friends. And Josh and I talk about this at a great length. Sometimes our seats get very lonely. And it's very nice to have people that and so many of you have become friends and acquaintances that you can talk to, that you can call a friend, and discuss just about anything. My hat's off. Thank you, both you guys, for those kind words tonight. Very blessed to have my family here. I am going to do one thing just a little bit different. I'm going to have them stand. Susan, please stand. My wife of 38 years. I spoke at a clinic in Charlotte, and one of the gentlemen that put on the clinic had been married 50 years. And Mary, you can have great appreciation for this, being in the profession. And we're in the minority when it comes to coaches surviving and having great marriages. And my best friend, thank you, Tyler. So now I've got a hell of a dilemma on my hand. Stay up, don't sit down. Tyler's getting married in May. His fiancée, Katie Sloniger, please stand up. So as you're going to find out, the next person I'm going to introduce is my oldest daughter, Katie. Katie, please stand up. So who in the hell is known by Katie Underwood and who's not? How are we going to work this deal out? Because we've got an issue going here. So it's... Katie lives in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Glad she could make it up. Ashley, our youngest, please stand up. Ashley's in Chicago. Susan, I didn't tell you to sit down. Stand up. We're working on this obedient thing here. So, two of these went to Tyler and Katie went to 3 high schools. Ashley went to 2. We've lived in 6 different states. And the job their mother did, raising them, because I was an absentee father a lot, as what happens in coaching. It's what this is about. It's family. So thank you for all your love. I have another family, and I'm going to ask them to stand up. My coaching staff and everybody a part of our staff, please stand up. lives. So it truly is a family, and we say this all the time, every head coach is only as good as his staff. I'm pretty damn good for a reason. And all of these people are excellent. They've been with me. They're University of Illinois graduates. There's people from different parts of the world where we have very much a staff that is filled with tremendous people. The character of the people that you're seeing right here are at a very, very high level. And that is one of the most important things to me as we get to work with the young people of today, is that they get to see every single day quality human beings. They have tremendous families. Some of them are in the process of getting married, but the relationships that these people right here have with our student athletes is second to none. They're also really good at what they do. And I thank them for being a part of my extended family, and most importantly, love you to death. DIA staff, please stand up. Josh, Marty, those of you who are here, stand up. A special thank you to Josh Whitman, and I can't thank it. We've got an unbelievable athletic department in terms of the coaches that are here, the people that are here, and that makes our job easier. I say this all the time. Coaches win games, administrators win championships. And when you start to see what's happening at DIA and within our athletic department, it's never been a better time to be a part of a university. And I'll put that against anybody in the country than it is right now. This university is in a special, special place that you're reaping the rewards of Josh's leadership and his staff. That says volumes, because we have been on a journey where it hasn't been easy, and it's been a lot of heavy lifting. So my hat's off to Josh. Not only is he the best athletic director in the country, but he's a gentleman I consider a dear friend, and a reason that me and my family want to stay here for as long as I'm coaching basketball. I have no desire to go anyplace else because of that guy. To the past winners, congratulations and thank you. What you've done for Champaign-Urbana has set a bar that is very, very high. I'm honored now to be a part of that. I thank you. Our community, the community leaders, look to you and the great things that you have done to help the youth of today. And as long as we keep investing in young people today, we got a chance. So thank you, congratulations for a job well done, and I'm privileged to be a part of that select group. I'm going to do a little something different tonight, so I hope you have a little bit of patience. We've heard a lot of people talk about me, my family, some of the coaching stuff is great. But I think the one thing that I always have told Josh is I didn't want to have a great team. I wanted to have a great program. And there's some times that we can take things for granted. There's some things that we can question what we're doing, how we do it. I think it's just human nature to want to do that. And so I had a very unique experience this summer, right at the end of our summer school. And I'm going to, it was one of those days we had a morning workout. I think we had a coaches meeting or a staff meeting. Ran a little late. I ran home for lunch. And Tyler called me. He says, "Hey, where you at?" I said, just at the house. And he said, "I need you to come back up here." And I'm going to leave this person's name out of this because it's a very private situation here. And he goes, there's somebody at the office that is here to see you. Told me who it was. I said, I'll be right up. Now, this player was a player who played on an opposing team in the Big Ten for 4 years. And just tell you, he was on the East Coast. And I walk in, and you can tell he's really nervous. There was a little tremble in his voice. And just sat down and started just chatting, how's things, blah, blah, blah. And we talked for 5 or 10 minutes, and he hands me this letter, hands me an envelope, and had my name on it. And in parentheses it says, don't delay gratitude. Don't delay gratitude. Okay? We chat a little more. He says, Coach, I've got to go. I'm going to get on the road, and I'm going to start heading back. So don't delay gratitude. So I get to my office. Okay, so bear with me here. I'm going to read you this because it's been one of the most powerful things in my 39 years that I have come across that's impacted me and our staff. Coach Underwood, thank you. Thank you for the relentless competitive passion you infused into every matchup. Thank you for bringing the best out of myself and our program through every beatdown and every battle. Thank you for raising the bar for every team in the Big Ten. From a distance, I've been able to truly admire and appreciate how you've done it, why you've done it, and who you've done it with. Illinois basketball is one of the most fear-inducing programs in college basketball, built on what you call everyday guys. That translates into every game and every possession guys. I believe that and know that to be true from experience. 2 of my bigger college losses came against you guys, as well as some of my favorite competitive memories. Although the team seem to change each year, the structure and foundation remain the same. You've created and cultivated a culture built on relentless effort, physicality, strength in numbers, and have truly embodied a program that values the game of basketball. Your teams play with an intensity that no other program seems to match. The edge each individual carries themselves with, and the standard that is upheld when representing Illinois basketball is a reflection of you and your leadership. Thank you for unintentionally allowing me to observe and experience that level of energy, accountability, and respect for the game. As times change within college basketball, it's been interesting to see who sinks and who swims. Programs either evolve or go extinct. Obviously, Illinois basketball has built a consistent identity on both sides of the ball. Big guards, shoot threes, dynamic posts, yet those seem to be consistent. However, your ability to truly evolve and change year to year is one of my favorite parts of your program. Systems become limited and easy to prepare for. In my eyes, you purposely play to your team and individual strength. Hardly do other teams beat you, nor do they really ever play their game. Each year you've shown evolution, development, creativity within your play style. Io, Kofi, TSJ, Damas, DeMonte, Trent, KJ, Will, all different players with different strengths, and your ability to put them in positions to play towards those strengths are second to none. As a player and fan, I deeply appreciate that. Rosters change, but the product of Illinois basketball is as consistent as any other program in the country. The level of accountability you held your team to before, during, and after games is something I know is rooted in love. Pre-game warm-ups are intentional, creative, and detailed. Conversations and teaching adjustments mid-game were next level as an observer. Your bluntness, I have that, and our passion post-game reaffirmed the standard that is Illinois basketball. Thank you for teaching me from a distance. You coach hard because you love hard. That type of impact changes lives directly and indirectly. It prepares guys for life after college basketball. Thank you. The silent consistency of 21 seasons in the deepest league in the country cannot go unnoticed. Your standard is other programs' goals. That mindset transcends to life off the court. A group-raised level of excellence makes sense why they progress. He's not both an individual and team success. Again, thank you for making me better. You and your program heightened my court awareness, made me intentionally level up and prepare my mental and physical toughness. Thank you for exposing weaknesses within my own game and within our own program. It forced us to get better. I hated playing at the State Farm Center. I hope you hated playing in our building. We did. Brutal fans. However, after putting a beating on us at your place in a handshake line, you told me you're one of my favorite players in the league. Whether that was true or just sportsmanship, it left an incredible positive impact on my life. At that time, and even to this day, it stuck with me. A coach with your track record, this is all BS, but a coach with your track record, credibility, speaking life into a player, I am and can become was one of the highlights of my career. Whether you totally believed it or not, I did. Thank you. Forever a fan of you and your program for reasons much bigger than basketball. I am a fan because of the way, how, and why you all compete. Its impact is for greater than winning or losing a game. Lessons that impact lives. Thanks for the memories from my heart. That meant a lot to me because that came from somebody that we did battle with. And it was a big, big part of every scouting report to make sure that he didn't do that. The one thing I will tell scouts out there, and that's meant for all you mentors and all of you leaders and all the people out here, okay? Listen, be heard. You're impacting people's lives in ways that you don't know. I had no idea. A competitor. But to hear him speak, he got in a car and drove 2,000 plus miles to deliver that. It's handwritten. It's handwritten. To just say thank you for making him better, because we kicked his ass a lot more than he kicked ours. And I think that speaks volumes to the program that I've tried to build, where it's not wins and losses. It's a process to help human beings become better, become stronger, being tougher. I hope I'm never known for a wins and loss record. I don't ever want that. Now, I do want a national championship. I'm not gonna lie, Josh, we're gonna get there. But at the end of the day, I don't want that to be what defines me. I love Champaign-Urbana. This is home. The impact that we can make on people and continue to make, and that you are all making. And to all of you scouts out there, you're on the right path. You're going to be tomorrow's leaders. You're going to be the next success story. I used to have a saying when I was at another school, dream big. The next year, we accomplished what we wanted to. It became dream bigger. Don't ever stop dreaming. Keep reaching for your goals. Keep paying attention to the people that are leading you, because they're the right people. And anything can be accomplished. Anything can be accomplished with a dream. Keep working towards that. I am honored to be a part of the Champaign-Urbana community. I'm so proud to be a part of DIA. I'm elated to be a part of one of the best programs in the history of college basketball. And I get to do it with a great group of people with a lot of family support and a community that keeps buying tickets and showing up. So we get to have a lot of fun. Thank you so much for this honor. It means a great deal to me. I thank you for indulging me a little bit, making me feel good about what somebody else from the outside sees, because you are impacting people, whether you know it or not, whether they see you or tell you. And it is very nice, as Josh said, to see your former players coming home, to go to Trent Frazier's wedding. First of all time. Thing happened today. God dang, we let a Hoosier in our strength and conditioning room. But you know what? Poor Luke Goody had Illinois gear on, smiling proud as heck. Because they truly know where their home is and how this place has impacted them. I'm a small piece of this. I love our community. Thank you so much for the award. It's an honor and a pleasure.